except for what looked like a white unicorn head mask and a green and white sock that was the size of a tree trunk, pressed up against a plate glass window. Dear Lord, I breathed, staring at the man's sock-clad appendage. That thing is enormous. I know, she said. It's a wonder that sock stays on. I think he must attach it with dental floss or something. She zoomed in on the picture. The shamrocks were bulging. What do you want me to do? I asked. Why, find out who he is, of course, she said. I figure you can lurk in the bushes during our next garden club meeting, and then jump out and surprise him. We're scheduled to meet tomorrow morning, so you'll have the perfect opportunity. Which is how I found myself crouching in a bush in the Zilker Botanical Gardens, swatting mosquitoes and watching for men in unicorn masks, while inside the building a matriarch with a bouffant straight out of 1965 talked about spider mite infestations. It was a topic I would have been interested in hearing more about. Before I had kids and a job, I'd like to garden too, but I was too busy glancing at my watch and wishing I'd brought a bottle of Off to pay much attention to the pest control regimen she was outlining in her PowerPoint presentation. I had just slapped my 19th mosquito when my phone burbled, "It's a small world." It was my boss, Peaches. "How's the job going?" she asked. "Nothing yet," I told her in a whisper. "I'm outside, sitting in a bush." "Let me know if you need backup. By the way, I put up a Match.com profile for you. I've already got 15 hits. "What?" I yelped. What did you write about me?" "Let's see. Voluptuous 30-something redhead seeks companion for all kinds of adventures. Must like animals and children. Interests include football, skydiving, and lacy lingerie." She was 0 for 3 on interests, and while I did have red hair, I leaned more toward pleasantly plump than voluptuous. "Skydiving?" I asked. "Lacy lingerie?" "We'll buy some before your first date," Peaches told me. "Nobody's gonna go for a worn-out sports bra like you had on at the sweet shop." I shuddered at the memory of my brief and unfortunate foray down the catwalk at a strip club not long ago. Anyway, there's a good prospect. His name is Trey, and he's actually kind of cute. How about Wednesday night? I was about to answer when there was a rustle in the bush across from me. Peaches kept talking. "I've got a push-up bra you can borrow. I'd feel funny about lending you a thong, though." I shoved the phone in my purse while Peaches was still going on about underwear and crouched down lower in the bush. Inside, the helmet-haired presenter was just pointing to a picture of a modeled tomato leaf when a man in a unicorn mask exploded out of the shrubbery and plastered his almost naked self against the glass. The ladies in the garden room turned in unison, their faces registering an assortment of expressions, ranging from horror to what appeared to be rather prurient interest. Willie's eyes twinkled as she looked in my direction and gave me a thumbs up. What else could I do? I jumped out of the bushes and took a swipe at the unicorn mask. 3 things happened at once. An elderly woman in a yellow miniskirt popped up from behind a tree about 10 feet away, brandishing a cane and yelling, "Stop swinging that banana around!" The shamrock streaker reared back, slamming into me so that my hands closed on air instead of the rubber mask. And as he pulled back, my purse buckle caught on the string holding the sock in place. We were linked together for a long, tension-filled moment. Then the string snapped and the sock sagged. The streaker grabbed it just in time, and he sprinted away, running with both hands clutching his crotch, butt cheeks flapping, the unicorn mask askew on his head. "What are you waiting for?" the woman in the yellow skirt demanded. "Go after him!" I hesitated a moment, transfixed by the flapping buttocks, and then decided she was right. It's hard to run fast when you're clutching your crotch, and I might never get a better chance. "Go!" the woman yelled again, and I heeded her advice, sprinting after the streaker who was well on his way to the parking lot by now. He was off to a good start, but his posture and lack of shoes was holding him back. I wasn't exactly a fitness enthusiast, but I was gaining on him. I was about 20 feet away when my toe connected with a tire stop, and I went sprawling across the pavement. The streaker glanced back, hands still clutching his sock, and then, as I clambered to my